So vanoggend, so julle weet ek en my ladies train in die oggend by die gym, right? And wherever possible, I've got 2 other ladies that train with as well. And wherever possible, I try to coach them, I try to give them a bit of advice, because 14, 15, 16-year-old ladies, they are very, very impressionable. They are very, very impressionable, and unfortunately, fellow 14, 15, 16-year-old ladies cannot be trusted with each other's advice. So somebody needs to come in and tell them, actually, this is what it is, right? So I take that responsibility quite serious, because I'm not only busy influencing my son, but I'm also busy influencing 2 other kids possibly, right? And we were talking about, because they were talking about this girl that is going to bring for them some coffee, and I told them that is how you gauge if a woman really likes you, all right? Is if she's willing to serve you, if she's willing to do things for you, if she's willing to sacrifice for you. So for her to make a flask of coffee, because they mentioned, oh, she likes the one guy, and I said, yeah, for her to make a flask of coffee in the morning, it takes time, it takes effort, she's deliberate, right? And I said that's the girl that you should go for. That is the girl that you should take. But unfortunately, the way that a man's brain works, and you have to be self-aware about this, is that the moment a girl likes you, then you tend to not like that girl back, because there's no challenge. Men tend to go for the girl that doesn't want them, because it feeds into that basic hunter instinct that we probably had since we were Neanderthals. And that also explains why a guy will pursue you for a year. He will chase you for an entire year. And then you will finally give in, and you will allow this guy a chance. And the moment you sleep with this guy, or the moment you send him that naked pic, or the moment you go on a date with him, immediately his interest wanes. His interest dips away. Because a lot of guys cannot move past that basic instinct of ek moet sag. And that is why a lot of married men, after they got married, after they have children, after they found the girl of their dreams, they are still out here chasing. Some of them are doing it for the thrill, because it needs to feed into that base instinct. Some of them even go all the way, and after they survive, they are unfaithful. And if you had to have an honest conversation with a lot of these men don't want to leave their wives. They just enjoy the thrill of the hunt. And they were almost blown away, because how do I have this insight? Because they know. I told them, all the girls that like you don't like back. And the girls that don't even know you exist, you guys are going wild over them. And they were like, yeah, it's true, Uncle Cedric. It's a man thing. It's a man thing. And then I told him that the hunter instinct within men is a survival instinct. The hunter instinct within men is what keeps us alive. The difference between that instinct and the fact that we've evolved is that you still have a choice. We're not dogs. We're not dogs, contrary to the saying. We are not dogs. People are not dogs. Dogs, if they have a pee, they must go pee. If they feel they want to mate, they will mate. They are driven by urges. Now, although we have got urges, make no mistake, we can choose which urge to follow and which urge not to follow. Some men do it better than others. And I use myself as an example. I've gotten married. I've chosen my wife, my partner, my mate, with whom I'm having kids with and I'm going to have a future with. Does that mean my hunter instinct is dead? No. It just means that I choose not to follow my hunter instinct in that way. I choose to use my hunter instinct and my chasing instinct in a different way. My drives, my goals have changed. To the point now where I am no longer looking for somebody to have babies with. I am no longer looking for somebody that can feed my ego and make me feel as if I still got it. I'm no longer doing those things. My goal now as a hunter is to provide for my family, for my wife, and for my future offspring, which is my grandkids. Yes, I'm feeling that urge as a man. That yes, ek sal nie mind 'n bambinootjie in die huisie. But that doesn't mean like I must go and make another woman pregnant. That is why you'll see a lot of older men, 40s, 50s, but now all of a sudden many 20-year-olds draai en som van hulle maak hulle pregnant ook. Because they are feeling that urge. It's an urge, it's a basic urge. My DNA must move on. I must still feel like I must chase and I must catch. But all that proves is that you are alive. But you cannot be giving in to those urges when you have a wife at home. Does that mean I don't look? I fucking look. I even enjoy when I'm looking. But I leave it there. That not some of you guys, julle moet die foonnommer kry. Julle moet chat. Julle moet voel julle het dit nog. And you need to fight that. And that's what I'm telling the boys is that you don't need to give in to all that urges. Because your purpose, your goals have shifted. And it's got to do with maturity, about moving out of
MBS Gullivery, Cape Town, Maine.
Out of that phase of ek moet nou vir my nog 'n meid kry, ek moet vir my 'n vrou kry, ek moet nog kinders maak.
This route avoids
en al daai. No. Sy lyk eintlik net pathetic. They like pathetic. And my advice to them, and guys, this was my advice to them, is go for the girl that you know likes you. Give her a chance. Go for the girl that is not so pretty, like the prettiest girl in the class, but I can guarantee you she's got a prettier personality. She's got a prettier heart. Go for the girl that is going to come to school and ask you, how have your day been? What can I do for you? And make that girl your number one priority. Because your return that you're going to get is more real than anything else. Don't waste your time on these women that feel you must chase them. The I am the prize group. The I am the prize group. Stay away from those toxic women. Those women that feel that all they need to do is arrive, and what you need to now do is you must now come and you must now prove yourself to them. Eventually they believe that they're doing you a favor to allow you to be in their lives, and the eventual outcome is one of two things. They're going to push you to your capacity and you can't anymore, and they leave you with someone that does better, or someone that does better is going to come in and they're going to leave you anyway. This is after you have jumped through all the hoops. This is after you have given them everything. That was my advice. I told them, you guys are looking in the wrong places for girls. And believe me, they are at that age where they are looking for girls. Get you a girl that you can take with you to church. Get you a girl that's going to tell you, no man, don't fight. It's not worth it. Get you a girl that's going to phone you and say, there's a test tomorrow, don't forget to study. Get you a girl that's going to ask you, did you eat today? As opposed to a girl that's going to say, take me to that and that expensive place so I can take Instagram pictures. And your life will be so much more fulfilled. And this advice goes for everybody.